It is the night of Hoshana Rabbah, and as is traditionally known, the books that were opened on Rosh Hashanah, the books of life that were opened at that time and were written in and were held in abeyance until Yom Kippur. And according to many of our sages, and it's been a tradition amongst the Jewish people, that the final sealing, the final seal of the verdict is done on Hoshana Rabbah. And tonight and tomorrow is Hoshana Rabbah. We are facing a very unusual circumstance in our community here at the Young Israel Bethel of Borough Park, in that the governor and the mayor of the state, the city of New York, have issued a decree that no house of worship can have more than 10 people. And of course, we don't like those guidelines or those restrictions. And we're under the impression that on the bottom line, they do not have an anti-Semitic agenda, because God forbid, if it was so, then nowhere in the United States of America would be safe for anyone. We assume that they feel that they're doing the right thing by protecting the public, and we too want to do everything we can to protect all our citizens. Sometimes amongst our community, there was this feeling that the pandemic is over and there's absolutely nothing to worry about, no masks, no social distancing, no restrictions in terms of weddings and in terms of davening and so on. But there has been an amazingly large surge of cases of people who are sick. We know personally of people who are no longer here, just recently in the last week or two, that have succumbed to the virus. And it's so important that we do everything we can. All of this is coming together on the night of Hoshana Rabbah, when the final verdict is sealed. We have been told that a judge has issued a temporary restraining order with the case to be reviewed tomorrow, Erev Yom Tov, at 1:30 in the afternoon. And hopefully this will allow us to have a greater percentage of people, even if they only allow 25 or 35% of capacity. Our shul will be able to accommodate just about all who wish to come because of its large size. I beseech everyone to please understand that no harm can come to the Jewish people when Hashem is watching over us. And we beseech Hashem to watch over the Jewish people. We ask for forgiveness, for understanding. And we ourselves have to be forgiving and understanding. And we ourselves have to be caring about other Jews. Those who don't wear masks, don't take social distancing seriously, don't practice the proper modes of conduct, are endangering others. And we need, amongst our brethren, to be united in following guidelines that have been shown to be helpful in avoiding severe illness. On Shabbos Shmini Aseres, we're going to be reading Aseres-Simchas Hashem. The end of it says, Sof Dovar HaKol Nishma Es Elokim Yerov Es Mitzvosav Shemar Ki Zeh Kol HaAdam. In the final analysis, what we have to do is listen to Hashem and guard His commandments. Show our Yiras Shamayim by caring about the Torah and the people of the Torah. And God willing, this pandemic will be eased and the Jewish people will be safe. We don't have an update, but tomorrow, as soon as we know for sure, we will send out a phone call to let people know what the restrictions finally are adjudicated to be, and we will follow them carefully for the benefit and safety of all concerned. I think it's important to avoid getting riled up by rabble-rousers who use language which is not in keeping with the Jewish people's path of Darchei Noam. Its ways are ways of pleasantness. Calling our elected officials bad names, even if we disagree with them, is unacceptable. And what we need to do is to argue the merits of our position and to keep our faith in Hashem and do the right thing as Jews and make a Kiddush Hashem, not, God forbid, a Chilul Hashem. I want to wish everyone a good kvittel on this Hoshana Rabbah. And I hope and pray that everything will turn out wonderful and we will see each other in shul on Yom Tov and all the weeks beyond. Have a wonderful Shabbos and a wonderful Yom Tov and a good kvittel to all.